Oh, oh, I'm sorry. Shaky. Yeah, this is Lorraine. Laurie, in short. Welcome to my diaries. So, what's going on in my life right now? Exhaustion. Like I'm in the second half of my cycle and I suffer a little bit, a good little bit from PMS, premenstrual syndrome. On top of that, I do have an endocrine disorder similar to PCOS. That's a condition that causes hormonal imbalances, blood sugar issues like insulin resistance and inflammation, acne, hair growth where you don't want it to grow, and it messes up with your mental health as well. Let's just be honest right here. And I do not know if I really have PCOS because I definitely do not have classic PCOS, but I might have a similar condition that is called NCCAH, non-classical congenital adrenal hyperplasia. And people be like, what? What? I know. It's similar to PCOS, but it's coming more not from the ovaries, but more from the adrenals. When I read about it the first time, it just there was something within me that just it hit, and I have certain hormonal imbalances levels. I saw after doing a blood test, you know, um, and I researched, and I think it's intuitive knowing, when you look at it and you just have this, this must be it. But I have no proof. I have no that kind of proof that really is confirming. I do not have the proof that is confirming. They're just the levels that might indicate that I could have this. But I do suffer from hormonal imbalances and all that shit that I just mentioned. Yeah. And at the moment, I'm so after ovulation. Ovulation, you're like full of energy and I can rule the world. Who wants the world, girls? And then all of the sudden, I'm like, when is Stranger Things coming out? I just want to watch it. Yes, just lying on the couch watching TV. And in the during those times I do have ugly thoughts, yeah, like wounds are coming up stronger. For example, body issues. I'm having so much wounds coming up and ugly thoughts, and the last time a few days ago I was hitting the gym and then I was like, I want to know how much I right weigh right now. And the scale was showing a number that I've never seen before, and it is just I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. There was no change in my diet, just lifting with dumbbells, and apparently I can gain muscles quite fast, but at the same time my body fat, I think, because of stress, cortisol, like I'm in survival mode. Unfortunately, let's face it, my body is. My mind is in peace. I love what I'm doing right now, but my body is still like, okay. So, yeah, my body fat is staying in the building, not leaving the building. Building. Yeah. Ah, but now is a time where I really want to do things differently from what I did in the past. And in the past, I was really using my mind, like really manifesting a slimmer body, like being I thank you God for a slim body, a healthy body. I have a great metabolism, and I can eat whatever I want without getting sick, without gaining weight. And it actually worked for a very long time, but at the same time there were always those wounds, those negative thoughts about my body. And I think I've reached a certain point in life where the wounds were stronger than my mind. Like I was really, or I am actually manifesting from my subconscious, which is carrying more of the wounds rather than my thoughts. I cannot tackle it anymore with my thoughts alone, with my mind, because I'm just feeling so much pain. And that was the moment where I was like, okay, I have to purge. I have to purge. I have to do things different now. And that's what I just did the last days. I started to journal honestly about what I am feeling, what I'm really thinking, what's deep within. And there were ugly thoughts coming out, like that ugly and so full of anger that I actually scratched with the pen on my paper, like really it with capital letters. Why? And like screaming and putting that on paper. And once that was out, I was ready to calm a bit more and think about what is important to me. Just what is it that I love? What feels right? And the last month, I was like, gym is the right thing for me because I love muscles. I really do love muscles. Oh my gosh. Jessica Biel in Blade Trinity. Emily Blunt in Edge of Tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I love it. And I love curves. Like Megan Thee Stallion, muscles and curves. I just love it. And I can actually see that for myself. And funny thing is, I'm loving muscles so much, and muscles would be actually very great for my condition, actually. Um, better blood sugar management and better for the metabolism. Yeah. At the same time, stress is my enemy, really truly my enemy, because it doesn't matter if it is the PCOS condition or the other one. Us women with those issues are not supposed to stress their bodies out. And there is a problem with cardio. There was a time where cardio was not a problem in my life, like in my 20s, but now it really is. I can actually feel it, and I'm not talking about exhaustion. I am talking about irritation, like really feeling irritated by it. But then at the same time, I'm like, um, putting myself down for it. Like without cardio, you cannot lose weight and stuff like that. Even though it is proven, is it proven? There are so many infos out there that it is not necessarily needed to lose weight doing heavy cardio. Like stress can be a real problem. Too much cortisol can actually end up um, making you not losing body fat because you're in survival mode and your body keeps thinking to hold. He needs to hold on, and the body fat because you're out there in the mountains and there's so much snow and there's nothing and you could freeze to death. And no, I'm just at home being in survival mode. Yeah. Oh, what else? Yes. So I was just figuring out what it is that is important to me. And yoga, I knew it would be good for me, but it doesn't feel like it's something that want because I love muscles, as I said. At the same time, not too much cardio. So I was like really confused. How am I going to do this? Like twice a week gym, twice a week yoga, and then there's always this. No, it's not enough, and it's wrong, and and I was just reminding myself that I want to embody what I want. Who is this person that I want to be? So yes, I've reached a point where I was like, okay, I just allow everything to be there, everything that is important to me, like all that I've mentioned. And the next day, I had this nice idea all of a sudden, just to look up on YouTube if I can find a PCOS weight loss, weightlifting, Pilates, yoga. I think it was yoga. It was yoga for PCOS. I was just curious. But then I found, sorry, I have to look. Akshaya Agnes. I found her page. Can I say page? Her YouTube channel. Different page. MySpace. No, I found her channel and there was a bunch of videos really for women with PCOS. Just for women like us. A really nice mixture of yoga and Pilates and how do you say that, cardio that is not hitting too much, like it can warm up your body the right way. She picked out yoga asanas that are very good for your pelvic health, yep, you know, lower body. And there were actually women commenting below the videos that they regained their periods and amazing. I started to cry because to me this woman was like an angel. She is an angel to me, like sent from like that's her divine purpose. I swear that's her divine purpose, like really giving us something so great. And I was just so amazed by the fact that I was attracting this idea and finding something where I was like, it has everything that is important to me. And it just felt right, you know? Rather than solving this issue with my mind, like how to do this, I just let it be and attracted it. And now I can take aligned action. I had no idea what it is to take aligned action because I was very operating from here and what made sense and what was logical for me. And now I'm really feeling being honest and feel what could be right for me. And then all those ideas come. I This is so, it goes beyond your mind. If for me it's very new, you know, because the solution is not coming from here. It was something that I had no idea it could exist. Actually, I'm honest. Like I always want to work. My mind wants to work with the things that my mind knows. Ah, I love this. I love this journey. This you know, exploring how flowing with life, taking aligned action could look like. And I was even thinking about nutrition because I am a foodie. I wouldn't say that my diet is bad. It's not picture perfect, but it is not bad. It's balanced. Um, but it was same procedure. Thinking, no, reflecting on what is important to me when it comes to nutrition. I love it to be balanced in like um fiber, carbs, protein, healthy fats, something like that. But at the same time, it has to be delicious. I'm a foodie. I'm a real foodie. I can watch cooking shows and burst into tears because it's like magic to me. And today I had the urge to go to a bookstore all of a sudden after work. I was like, you know what? Maybe I just need some inspiration what I can do, what kind of food I can make for the whole weeks. And I was already like, okay, we have winter. I love stews and curries. Half Asian, so I love stews and curries. And I found this beautiful Thai cookbook. So amazing. I was just looking at it. I was like, this one I will get. I get this one. I was gifted by my secret Santa a gift card, you know. So I will buy this book tomorrow. And it's so nice. So nice. Just letting out, just having the feeling and then just attracting all those ideas all of the sudden. Is it crazy that it actually is easy? I couldn't believe that for a very long time that flowing can really be that easy because my mind would be like, "Rah, I want to solve it. I am the one who's solving it." And the more I say no to my mind, the easier it really gets. It really gets easy. Like, I'm really listening to myself and saying no to things that don't feel good. Like for example, there's a band and they're looking for a singer, and at first I was like, okay, I'm interested. I just want to see, and now I'm just like, no, I'm a solo artist and I have my own music, so I'm like, no. My mind is like, but consider, I mean, great opportunity. No, I'm really listening to my body. It's so liberating to do that, to be able to overcome my mind and be like, no, it doesn't feel right. I don't do it. Even if it sounds like something great. Or I was asked if I want to perform with my music in a bar. But I'm honest, I never had the intention to perform here in Germany. I am very happy at the moment just to put out my music out there for certain people. I want to attract my people. I'm not interested going on the stage and there's just random people and perform my music. No, my music is something, I think my music is spiritual. It is just as mystical and spiritual. And no, I don't want to say art, but it is unique, like me. And I want to put it out in places where I'm like, okay, I can attract the right people. I prefer this. In my mind, and especially the one who was offering this, he was like, no, I just wanted to help. It's a great opportunity and stuff like that. No, I'm not falling for this anymore. I'm not falling for those thoughts like this is a great opportunity. You can grow and have experience, but inside of me, within me, it just feels, ooh, no, no. And now I'm listening to it. Oh, so liberal, and I know it's the right thing to do. I don't know where the trust is all of the sudden coming from. I think because I'm actually doing this. It's small steps. With every step, you're doing something that is connected to the things you love. It's like automatically gaining more trust. It is in my case. Since I'm making those videos, putting out my music, I have more trust that this is all working. Yeah, little by little. And yeah, I wished it for you too. Just want to show you. I have to shorten this video. I want to show you. And what is it? This. The journey. Goodbye.